trying to reduce the amount of squeeze out on the inside. When that comes together, glue will go, trying to reduce the amount that gets squoozed out. I've spent too long on that now. Anyway, getting excited. So here we go again. Squeezing up the glue, oh, everybody knows. I recommend you sing whilst doing it. You can make up songs like I do. This one's called Gluing Up the Box. Everybody knows that you're gluing up the box, putting on the glue, oh yeah. I thought people are going to see this, aren't they? Anyway, go along spreading the glue as you go. Glue, glue, gluing up the box. On the ends, don't forget the ends because they will be coming together as well. You can do it on both surfaces because it's just good practice. One, two. Most important bit is that sharp corner, that end. If that gets that's where you need the glue. Don't make sure that's not dry. Make sure it's not dry anyway. So there you go. Everything's glued. Glue, 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 glue. Base is there. Put the base in one of the slots and just start wrapping it around, making sure that no bits of masking tape. See what I mean? Phone's going off. The clock's ticking behind me. Panic stations, man. So now we've come to our corner. It's got stuff on it. No stuff on it. Tape. And so stick one side firmly down, clamp it with thy fingers, comme ça, and do that all the way across the joint. And you want to make sure the corner is completely covered by tape, because that's what I want. Because when you come to cutting it, putting these keys in, that'll help protect that very fine edge of the wood. Go around, cover it in tape. If I don't give you enough tape, or you decide to do some decorating with it instead or something, you can use masking tape, any old masking tape. It doesn't have to be green, it can be any colour. Now you see there's all that goo on the inside, so that means that I've put a bit too much glue on, but I don't care. And then you want to use a bit of something just to scoop it on up. A bit of cardboard. Just got a bit of cardboard there. Zoom it up. Wipe it on the curtains. Don't wipe it on the curtains. There you go. And that, as they say, is that. Leave it for an hour or two. Or, I don't know, give it an hour and come back to it. We'll pick up. I'll not move that for an hour and then I'll come back and do the rest. using the toolkit of dreams. And welcome back to box making on the Brink Studio way. So we've done the business. It's all dry. It's looking cool. So now we need to, if you want to, is using these pieces of rosewood. We're going to stick these in there. Now this piece of veneer and this saw blade are the same thickness, so it works by using this to cut through there and sticking that in there. And what that does is it sort of knits together that joint, so that bit of cross grain in the wood sat inside there, you can see, is going to be strong. Not essential in this kind of box, but it's a very nice little feature. And it's a skill that you'll remember forever. Maybe. Okay, so here we have our very stylish and wonderful bench hook. Tap it into there. Now the Japanese saw, is very sharp, like I say, and it cuts on the pull, so it cuts towards. Most saws, like you'll see a little junior hacksaw or something, you push and you're doing all that. This is like, it cuts on the pull, so you're like cutting when it comes towards you. If you do it away from you, it does a little bit of cutting, but not so much. So, first things first, we're going to do this cut in one stroke. So you might want to practice on something. I might stick in some offcuts for a little practice corner. Or you can just use the box or something, or a box. Just have a go at like cutting towards you. It's quite nice. Probably best standing up, because you need to use a bit of body weight on it. So you're going to start with one hand here. Always try and keep your hands away from the blade, but imagine it like a kitchen knife. You can use your finger as long as it's like away from the cutting as guide, or you can just not. I don't know. Just get a feel for it. So you're going to start with the corner of the box in the set of the teeth, and you're going to apply a bit of pressure, and you're just going to pull it towards you in one cut like that. That's what you're going to do. Now I've angled mine. You too can angle yours, or you can do it flat, or not flat. Just have a go. Now, I have been doing this, I've done it a few times, so once you get the hang of it, it is a lovely thing to do. And it's very satisfying, because the saw is very sharp. I'm just going to do that all the way around. And having all this masking tape on the box just protects that corner on the first few cuts. So I've done all the way around the top. Now, I'm not too fussed where they go. I think it's nice to be a bit free flowing. And just have them wherever they want, wherever you want. And they're all different depths and different sizes, different things. You can, if you want to, mark out with a ruler and pencil depths. You can draw a line as to where you want to do it, but just be a bit free with it. Yeah. Take off 8, one on the top, one on the bottom. Do as many as you want. Well, as much as you can do. Now you'll see on the masking tape, there will be a clean side and a side that is all ruffly duffly, where the saw's exited and left all this splodge. And the way these go in, you want to sort of, where's it gone? This one. You want to post it through the clean side and out of the gooey side. See that? I've got this is way too big for that. I'm just going to cut it down. A pair of scissors. That's all you need, innit? See, so that will then go in there. You can chop it down a bit more. And you can do some more if you want. You see that's there now? Lovely stuff. So that way, that one that went that way, this one, because obviously we've turned the box, we're obviously doing the cuts, there's squidgy sides on this side. So I'm going to post it from the clean side to the no, see, this cut's a lot bigger than that one. Like I say, I like the fact that they're all different. It shows it's made by your beautiful hands, not by some circular saw blade and a jig or a reel. So this size fits better. You can still trim a bit off. So that's how that will go in. Then what we're going to do is use our super sweet glue in our super sweet glue spreader. So I like just squidge a load in. So this is why we've kept masking tape on, because we can really just get juicy. Splodge as much as you can on, and then use the veneer to sort of squeegee it in. Try and get as much glue in there as possible. Now, the glue is going to start making the bit of wood swell and the joint. And when you put the veneer in, you're really going to have to commit. You're not commit, man, to getting that thing in there, because they can break. And that's why that's why we're sliding it that way and not that way. Because if you see how easily it crushes that way, it's just snappy, isn't it? So we're going to start from the bottom and just sort of slide it in. And you just got to make sure, give it a wiggle. So I'm pressing down this way now, but gently. We're wiggling to make sure that it's seated in the joint. And then you're going to use these little bits and bobs to get rid of the... Where are my curtains gone? There's my curtains. Don't forget to wipe it on the curtains. And you just clean it up as much as you can whilst it's wet. Doesn't really matter if it's... The bit you're trying to clean up is the bit where the box meets the rosewood. You see, I'm not really fussed about that because that's going to get chopped off and it's dry. Show you one more. So, slop a load on. Get juicy. More on the veneer. Commit. And slide it from the back, making sure it's seated so you can put either side of there. Like I say, if you start pushing, if you start just ramming it in, because the grain's going that way, you start pressing like that, it just snaps. But obviously if you press with the grain, it's very strong. So we're really using that strength. Anyway, here we go. Cleaning up. Cleaning up. Cleaning up. Then you can go all the way around and do the others. Is there any point in me doing all of them? I don't know. Probably not.